Is this working? 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 Is it working? Is it working? How skittish is the FPS? Are we doing it? Does everything look cool now? Seems to be okay, right? Ooh. Yeah? Alright, cool. Thanks, Ron. Ron, by the way, my CPU percentage is way up right now, but it's like 38, but I think we'll be okay. Welcome. Someone says, looking good, Timmy. I've gotten so fat since Trevor died. I'll tell you why, too. Black licorice. Anyways, I love you guys. You're watching the Whitest Kids Twitch thing. And we're using all the money to make an animated film called Mars. With, I think, 3 exclamation points is the title. And it's good. It's going to be good. This is Zucchini Boys. It's cookie month. Last week I was supposed to make 2 cookies. And the camera was fucked, and I was fucked, and I left. So it didn't happen. I ended up just like leaving, going away. Let's get this to look better, huh? I'm still messing with some things. Give me a little bit here. Making it better than it was last week. Oh, yeah. There we go. Meows. Yeah, exactly, Rod. We put the exclamation points in the middle of the word. Anyways, this is Zucchini Boys. We're going to make cookies. We're going to make cookies from a Taste of Home issue from last year. Taste of Home is a magazine. It's mainly just food recipes, but they're submitted by ladies and dudes. Like this one, Goody Goody Gumdrops, which I might make next week. Submitted by Richard Bunt from Painted Post, New York. Tonight we're going to make peanut butter cinnamon snap cookies. Submitted by Callie Krong McCreary from Escondido, California. Wait, someone says this is pathetic. Is that just normal troll shit from people who are afraid of men in pigtails, or is the camera going weird? Yeah, there's definitely some cumminess happening. And if you think I'm only going to do star shapes, you're goddamn wrong. So anyways, that was submitted by who? Okay, Callie Krong McCurry of Escondido, California. And then we're going to make these cream cheese, also cummy, I guess. Cream cheese, thumbprint, red velvet cream cheese thumbprint cookies. Yeah, they are just being a troll, which is why they're banned. So anyways, I don't like, fuck around. That's what I was trying to say. Anyways, yeah, look, I've only been back like twice. How do I get that guy's profile off my chat screen, though? Anyways, I've only been back like twice since Trevor died. Like, you don't fuck with me right now. You kidding me? I'll fucking eat your soul. But anyways, let's look at who submitted these. Who submitted the cream cheese thumbprints? Okay, Colleen DeLauder of Herndon, Virginia. She even got her picture in there. Good job, Colleen. So anyways, we're going to make these. I've never made either recipe before. So maybe they'll be great, and maybe they won't. But one of them needs to refrigerate for a half an hour, so we're going to make the dough for the Cummy Stars. Okay, they're called peanut butter cinnamon snap cookies, but they're called Cummy Stars. We're going to make the dough for the Cummy Stars first, and then get that in the fridge. Okay. Need a half a cup of butter, softened. Is anyone else hearing Cummy Stars? That's what I'm saying. So I hope that's what you're hearing. If this, yo, is this thing on? All right. So we need that. We need peanut butter and half a cup of sugar to start with, right? Yeah. Okay. So a little update on me. So well, not really me, but you know, when the show first started, I didn't have a neighbor upstairs. I live in a duplex, so there's an upstairs neighbor. I didn't have a neighbor for a long time. And so I would yell at I made up a neighbor up here and up here that I would yell at named Barb. And I'd say like, Barb, 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 right? And it was a lot of fun. But then I got a neighbor named Rob. And Rob was pretty fucking cool. And then, and then things happened and I stopped streaming for a while. But then when I came back with my first show, which was apparently, you can watch it now on YouTube, but the camera was all fucked up. It was like 5 FPS. It's like stop motion with me and another chubby bearded dad named Sidecar. And Rob was up there watching. And so when I would call for him, he would stop, right? But now Rob isn't there anymore. Bye, Rob. We love you, Rob. Maybe he's watching. I don't know. He might come back eventually, but he's gone for now. He's working somewhere else. So he's gone. And so that means that I'm very excited to announce the return of Barb! Hey, Barb! Barb! We're making the cookies, Barb! Thanks, Barb! So... Oh, and does that mean something? Yes, things are happening. It's too small for me to read. I'm going to need to figure that out. I've got a new setup. And this is only the start of the new setups, but thank you to everybody doing donations and stuff. Okay, so half a cup of creamy peanut butter. Another thing is both these recipes asked for, like you have to refrigerate this cookie dough, but to make this dough, you need room temp or softened butter and room temp eggs. And the other thing needed room temp eggs too. It's all very weird in room temp, In fact, that one needed room temp separated eggs, so I'm going to do that too. Did I take out my separator? Yep. I don't see it. Okay. Breaking the egg, breaking the egg, wow, breaking the egg, breaking the egg, wow, breaking the egg, breaking the egg, wow. Where'd I put? I found a perfect mug for breaking the egg. Here it is. Oh God! Come on! Jesus fucking Christ! All right. Oh, holy! Did you guys see that? I just dropped the egg. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever accidentally dropped an egg on this show before. Wow. Thanks a fucking lot, Judas Priest. Now I don't have a room temp. Okay, wait. We're gonna figure that out. We'll figure that out later. We'll have to get it up to room temp somehow. God, did you guys see that? That's like fucking stunts. Yes, the egg broke. It's back there. Can you see it on the floor? You probably can't. Anyways, it broke. It did. I guess I should clean it up. That's not why you're here. You're not here to see me be sanitary. The floor is actually pretty dirty anyways, but okay. Oh, God. Ugh. Room temp broken egg. I should just eat it. How's that for a hype train? I'll give myself 18 different fucking germs in the mouth. Okay. That's what she said, bro. Alright. Well, I'm already behind schedule out, probably, right? Thanks for everybody for hanging out. I hope my camera quality and audio quality is better than it was 2 weeks ago. It has to be, right? Because that was like shot out of a fucking shoebox. Right? Crazy. Okay. So, first up, we cream the half cup butter and a half a cup of creamy peanut butter. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Looks great tonight. Thank you, Principal Bros. Always appreciate your support. Oh, come on. Fucking shit. Here we go. All right. Peanut butter done for now. Sugar. Oh, yeah. All right. Half a cup of butter, which is a whole stick. Will you read donations at all tonight? Yeah, I will. I need to get that widget going. I got a widget so it shows on screen, but not a widget so I can see it. So I need to take care of that. I think I can get it pulled up here in a second. Yes. But if you're asking that to make me say something stupid, no. But yes, still, probably. I will get to it. Just give me a second. Let me get this stuff creamed. All right. First time chat from viewer. Hey, what's up? First time chat from viewer. Steven, how you doing? Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to everybody for supporting. You know, y'all have been very supportive since, you know, that one guy died, Travis, and we miss him. And definitely miss Tony very much. You know, it's never going to be the same without Thomas around. What if his name was Tony? I mean, he would have been a good Tony, right? He kind of seemed like a Tony. Do you guys think? Trenton? Trent! Oh, he'd be a good Trent. I think we have a Trent. There might be, yeah, there might be some Trent around. I can't remember. Okay. We'll use that later when I fucking have the right egg thing happening and don't break it. Okay, so. I believe in the past, somehow the sound from this mixer made my camera fuck up, but we're going to find out. Because in all the testing we did the last couple of days, we did not test that. Oh, well. Tyrone? Yeah, he would have been a good Tony, right? He's the Tony Moore, hey! You know? I think that guy's I think he was a Tony Moore. It's like a comic book illustrator, maybe? I don't know. In a bowl, cream butter, peanut butter, sugar until fluffy, 5 to 7 minutes. I don't think it'll take that long, but we'll find out. Okay, let's see if I can get more going on here. But that's not what I want. Tony's Pizza. Dude, Tony's Pizza. Okay, well, Totino's. Tony's Pizza, yeah, fine. Not that great. Totino's Party Pizzas. When I used to stream my own little channel, and it wasn't really, there wasn't a whole lot going on. When I used to stream that, it would be, I would always be eating Totino's Party Pizzas when they were circles, okay? Ooh, I think I got some, okay, I got resubs here. Do I have donations? I need to get donations up. Cool. All right, I will do that. Thank you to everybody doing subs and everything. I appreciate it. I'll get donos up. Fuck yeah, mac and cheese. Totino's Party Pizza. So they were square. No, they were circular. And then they made them square, and they're not as good. Do you have a Casey's gas station pizza in your area? Oh my God! I was thinking just like 15 minutes ago about my Casey's rant. Okay, so let me do this, and then we'll get to the Casey's rant. I'm going to mute the mic for a second. They have not always been square. I was so furious I had to unmute. They have not always been square. I did click away from OBS. Ron, is there a good way to get a donations widget on here? Do I have to go to Streamlabs? Didn't think of that. Oops. Hell yeah. Oh God. We're whipping it, Burb! It was just going so fast that like I could have broken my thumb. Which would be amazing. Alright. Okay, so they did used to be round. Totino's Party Pizzas used to come in a little box, and they were round, and then they put them in a sack and made them square, and fucked the whole system up. You know, because they'd have those little cubed pepperonis on there. Anyways, I did not stop mixing to talk about Tony's Pizza. Someone mentioned Casey's Pizza. So Casey's is an Iowa-based Midwestern chain of gas stations. They also got famous for good pizza and good donuts. There's the creamed peanut butter, and sugar. It says fluffy. Yeah, I guess I gotta do a little more. Anyway, so Casey's is famous for that. That's even their slogan, is famous for pizza. And it's been great. We've got 3 in my town, a little town in South Dakota. I used to do it, and it's great. There's one right by my house. And there's always been a charm to Casey's kind of based on that. That's kind of always fucking, there's too much happening there. Because my whole little joke about it was every time I go into a Casey's, it feels like a disaster just got done happening. You know, like you go in and somebody's like mopping the floor or putting the cash register back together or putting up a sign that says, due to unforeseen circumstances, we can no longer accept personal checks from unborn babies, you know, something, you know, and like you get right when you go in, the cashier is like, okay, how can I help you? You know, like it's just, they just got done having their shit unfucked, you know. But Casey's has revamped their menu, which is always a fucking red flag. And they got rid of the donut that I liked, the pinwheel. It's like a cruller kind of thing. And they got rid of the little flower-shaped donuts my daughter likes. And their coffee machines used to be you go in and you pull the knob and coffee comes out, just like at every gas station. Now they have fucking touch screens. You know those fancy Coke machines you see? And it's like, oh, you can pick vanilla and orange and all this shit that you don't really need in your Coca-Cola, nor do you need Coca-Cola. Drink water, idiot. Anyways, you'd have this little fancy machine. So Casey's got that for coffee, but it's like, listen, when you're in a restaurant and there's a touch screen Coca machine, it's like, oh, this is fun because I'm here for fun. Drinking a soda is fun. I'm going to do this. But when you're getting coffee, especially in the morning, like you need that so you don't fucking kill yourself, right? That's why you're getting coffee, so you don't like just go put your head on the fucking train tracks, right? So you don't want to wait. You don't want to touch screens. You want to hit a thing and get the shit. It's not like it's going to be good. It's gas station coffee, right? So anyways, but someone brought up Casey's Pizza. Their pizza's still phenomenal. Okay, so we need to keep fluffing this. You know, like dicks. Okay. It might get choppy for a second. Okay, did it get choppy at any point? Yes, we do have a picture of Yoda in my kitchen. Did it get choppy at all? Anybody? Bubble Bloop donated $100. Thank you, Bubble Bloop. Holy shit. Anyone, let me know. Did it get choppy? No. That is Yoda. It is definitely Yoda. A little bit laggy or choppy? Okay, that's because I was doing stuff. Is it fine now, though? I froze, but I'm back. Okay, cool. All right. Also, I had this going. So it did start to get fluffy now. I see what, who submitted this? Callie Krong McCreary of Escondido, California, was talking about it. It's kind of fluffy now. Okay, so that's what we want. And I gotta get this fucking shit in the, I gotta get this bastard in the old, we're gonna call this fine, because I was going on super speed. Okay, so, anyways, we rockin' and rollin'. Say rock. Say rope. Timex. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Someone tell me who I just referenced. Moving on. Okay, beating the egg, molasses, and orange juice. Okay, molasses. So, This molasses brand I always get, Brer Rabbit, which I don't know, I don't know if Brer Rabbit isn't that some... I can't remember if there's racial undertones to that or not. Anyways, it's a good brand of molasses, maybe an unfortunate name. So this bottle ran out, so I'm just using the very end of that. Okay. And that's it for that one. Now, my mother, I got my love of baking from my mom, and when I went to the store to get supplies for this episode last week when I was supposed to be doing it, I messaged her immediately because I knew who I needed to message. I said, look, they changed the shape of the molasses bottle. Shit. And it's so black, and I'm putting in a black cup, I couldn't see how deep I was getting. And I almost ended up pouring a lot of molasses on my toe, on my socks, which would have been bad because then you guys would have to watch me lick my socks. And I don't even know if that's the right amount of molasses. Yes, okay, great. Oh yeah, there was also something else weird that I need that maybe should have been at room temp, but is not. We're going to leave that cup wedged right there, letting the molasses drip out of it while I get this. Oh, it worked. Okay. So another thing it calls for, because this is going to be a lot of flavors in here. Okay, there's going to be cinnamon, molasses, and orange. So this is thawed orange juice concentrate, just those cheapy frozen canisters. But this called for that, so we're going to do it. Going to pour that in there. Okay. We're going to get a scraper, a little scrapey scraperson to get this shit out of here. Okay. Doesn't matter. We'll just use this for now. Oh, yeah. And, okay, you can get this to go up so you can actually work. There we go. Look at that. It's like poopy colored poop. Hey, Barb! I got some poop, no, Barb! Okay. Oh, so I didn't end my rant on Casey's, unbelievably to most, probably. But, so here's the other thing that Casey's does now that is fucking maddening, right? Like, okay, so you got fast food, right? Well, even faster than fast food should be a convenience store, which is why I was so mad that they now have this more complicated coffee-making process, right? So, now... Okay, I have the Casey's app, because every fucking store you go to has an app, but the thing is, the Casey's app, I live right by one, so I go there a lot. You can get points towards getting money off gas. Fuck yeah, right? Gas has been too expensive since gas happened. So, it's always good to have that. I have the app thing, right? But even if I didn't, like they have my email address, right? And so now what happens is... Every time I go to the Casey's to get anything, like 9 hours later they send you an email like, how was your experience? It's like, fucking, I don't remember that experience. I'm sure what it was is I went in with a mask and everybody else stared at me because that means I'm a liberal, gay, Muslim robot terrorist here in South Dakota. And then I stood there for too long and there was probably a new person because they've been going through employees like fucking underpants faster than I go through underpants, and probably getting confused with the cash register, and there's probably no good donuts left. That was probably my experience, but I don't remember that. It's like, who remembers 9 hours ago? Fucking, that's crazy. Anyways. And just so we're aware, I do identify as straight, but I'm definitely a robot Muslim terrorist. Okay, so. Get all that stuff out of there. Alright. I really feel like I'm going too slowly. It's okay. Alright, so next up, we're going to get the flour and the cinnamon and baking soda, and then the dough will be done. So how do we do flour? You guys remember? It's a lesson I learned from my good friend Wonko. Oh, terrorist, yes. Can you ladle some of that molasses over yourself? No, that's only on my OnlyFans. Sorry. And that's why I'm trying to do only waist up tonight, because it's balls night on my OnlyFans. Just kidding. It's a classic Zucchini Boiz joke, just like saying "suck my butt." Remember when I used to say that all the time? I should start doing that again. Okay, so how much? We need 3.5 cups of flour. Holy fucking shit! Okay, so you don't want your cookies or bread, whatever you're making with flour, to be too fucking dry or floury or too doughy, or not doughy, like too hard, whatever, dry, whatever. All I'm saying is you stir up your flour with a spoon and then spoon in. So there's your half cup. We're gonna sift it together with the other ingredients first, and then we need 3.5 cups. We're gonna do this. You've missed Zucchini Boiz so much, you know. I don't want to ruin the image I've, you know, slowly built over the years as a fucking emotionless, hard as nails bad boy. But I also missed doing this. And you know what they say, sometimes you gotta quit stuff for a while when one of your best friends dies, you know, especially unexpectedly. So, you know, that's that old saying, should get it on a t-shirt. Kinda did. Alright, so that's 3.5 cups of that. What else do we need in there? Oh, I still have some black licorice to eat. Okay. That's right, if I wasn't quaint and fucking weird old dad enough for you, I'm also eating black licorice. Okay. 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Now cinnamon, pack that shit in. Cinnamon's delicious, right? And a half teaspoon of baking soda. Where's my hat? Here we go. I have this thing. I have a lot of things up here. One of my things is that I need a half. When I use like cups, I'm using all the same measuring cups for this recipe, like from the same collection, and I do the same thing with the spoons. If I had a collection of spoons and measuring cups, I do that. It's like, I'm like, oh, it's gotta be exact. You know, I don't know, it's weird. It's probably fine to not do that. So first, it says sift together. I don't have a sifter. I swear I've asked my daughter for one every year for Christmas, and she never fucking delivers. She's 10. Like, get it together, okay? Horseradish Hype Train Challenge. I ate all my horseradish that Sidecar brought me 2 weeks ago because I found a good recipe to make just like a dip, and I ate sleeves upon sleeves of Ritz crackers with that dip. Okay. Okay, so that's mixed up. Oh, okay, cool. So we're gonna gradually mix it in. A little bit at a time. Looking good. Whoa, no, go down a little bit. There you go. Post the dip recipe. I'll make it. You know, Sidecar and I are probably going to do a snacks show the week of New Year's Eve. And so I'll post it then. Because we'll probably make it. Oh, is Sidecar in here? Yes, Sidecar. Bring it on, bitch. Bring on all your shredded roots, baby. Need shredded roots, man! Oh, it's okay. Things are getting messy. Make a Zucchini Boiz cookbook. Someone says it every time, and I appreciate it. However, the problem... Oh, hold on. Okay, somebody says, Timmy, make a Zucchini Boiz cookbook, which is a nice thought. The reason I don't do that is because most of the recipes I use, I get off the internet from mom blogs. Or this magazine I'm using tonight, Taste of Home, a mom magazine, right? So it's like... I don't want to fuck with them. They come after me, you know, like crazy aunts, you know, like Callie Krong McCreary of Escondido, or the other cookies chef, Colleen DeLauder. Anyone who's fucking serious enough to submit your cookie recipe to a magazine with your picture, you don't want to fuck with them. I'll fucking wake up with a horse's head on my bed. Are you kidding me? So, I love the idea, but I'm too afraid of moms and aunts and just women in general to really do that. Alright. This looks real fucking good. So, need to roll it out. Roll out. Tell me who's your housekeeper, what you keep in your house. Fucking love him. Alright. Alright, see now because I measured the flour that way, this consistency. Oh yeah. Who else gets just a raging hard on for good dough consistency? Right? Just blame it on Barb. You know, there's people coming after you, Barb. People think I should betray our friendship, Barb. Add a sprinkling of zucchini to each recipe. Some people just definitely don't know how food is made. Maybe that's why they want me to make a cookbook like, I have no idea how this happens, I just eat chips. Which is, how I was for a long, long time. So it's fine. When you add the special sauce, I don't know, I guess I could go back to like 1998, whenever that joke is from, and do it then. Uh-oh, he's getting into dickhead mode. Watch out, everybody. Okay. There is like a jizzy frosting that we will be putting on these cookies, though, for real. So... This bowl, I might get a different bowl because it doesn't always, the beater doesn't always get deep enough, so I'm gonna have to go fucking manual here. Oh yeah. You haven't had chips in ages? You're running out of time. What's my favorite Ben & Jerry's? Yeah. You know what? I like the one, it's called the Tonight Dough. It's like peanut butter cookie dough and brownie dough and something else. And one other feature of it is that it's Jimmy Fallon's flavor. So the other good thing about Tonight Dough Ben & Jerry's is that every time you're done with a pint, you get to throw Jimmy Fallon's face in the fucking garbage. So, not only is it delicious, it's functional. Uh-oh. I have to pause the stream, I have to mute for a second. That was my daughter telling me her headache's gone. Yeah! Let me tell you, people worry about getting their small children phones. It's fucking adorable, okay? And I have this, the phone software, the phone company that we use, Pinwheel, has like the software to, like, so you can control everything that's going on with the phone so they're not going to get into trouble or any other creepy shit. And, she just sent me texts, like, she'll call me to say her headache's gone, or, like, she'll send me texts being like, I don't know, just like, look at the dog, look what the dog did. We don't have a dog, but my parents do. Okay, so, divide into 3 portions. Shape each portion into a disc wrapped tightly. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Doesn't this dough look good? Doesn't that look good? What if I could. I don't want to, but I could. Okay, so there's orange juice concentrate in this. There's going to be orange extract in the cum when we make the cum part of it. So, we're going to divide this into 3 portions. Yeah, kind of get this into one even looking kind of thing here, right? 3. Okay. That was a terrible way to do that. It's fine though. Okay, let's make this a little more even. Oh, I know how to do it evenly. Someone quote a whitest kid sketch. I just laid it up for you. No, nobody. It has to be even, right? Here we go. Okay. All right, so we're gonna zero out my food scale. Hot dogs. Ranjana, ban yourself forever, you fucking traitor. Kidding. Shout out to Ranjana for helping me make this not look like shit tonight. Okay, so we got what? 34 ounces. Oh, of course it has to be a number. It's not. Okay, so that's. Okay, so it should be about. Okay, that's about right. Okay, that's about right. And what's this one? Okay, they're each like 11 and change, so I'm calling that good. And then it says, flatten them into discs, shape each into a disc, and wrap tightly. Timmy, don't read chat ever. Haha. Got any sexy cookie stories? Not for you. Come back to sexy cookie stories night on my OnlyFans. It happens whenever I'm too sick to do balls night. Okay. Timmy, I'm watching from a parking lot while I'm waiting for curbside COVID test just to date the chat for when people from the future see it. Sweet. Good luck. I hope you pass. Okay. Tightly wrapped. You know, I better check donos here. Actually, I'll be at a good dono checking point in just a moment here, actually. So, all right, that's the one we're going to use later. Okay. I don't know if I've told this story before, but, you know, how every once in a while, you'll just be, like, just going about your business, and you'll suddenly remember some weird-ass memory from your childhood. And my dad was stopping by to see his friend Pork, whose real name is Doug, but if you have a nickname named Pork, you fucking use it, right? So he stopped by Pork's house. I had to stay inside. I don't know, they're probably smoking weed or something I wasn't supposed to see. I don't know. But so I'm in there, and we're just somewhere in town here where I live now. Back again now, in my hometown, Watertown. So I'm sitting in the back of his car, waiting for him, and I, notice out the rearview mirror, the front seat, that there's, a bunch of, cool 80s, this is in the 80s, cool, 80s rocker dudes come out of this house across the street. It was, a Saturday afternoon, so maybe they were drunk or something. They come out of this house across the street, and there's, 5 or 6 of them. They grab one of their buddies, and set him up against a tree, and then they take a bunch of plastic wrap and wrap his body around the tree, tie him to the tree with saran wrap, right? And then they started going over his face, and they're like, no, they leave, and then they left him there. And then he was eventually got free. And then my dad came back from whatever he and Pork were doing, and we left. I don't think the guy wasn't there by the time my dad got back. So they must have let him go after not very long. But whenever I remember that, it's just yeah, maybe he died. He might be dead, but whatever. I'm going to try a little chunk of the dough. Oh, all right. I can see how that'll be good. Someone says I'm the dude that got wrapped to the tree. Well, sorry that happened. Sorry your friends did that to you. I've been there, man. My best friends kidnapped me once. You guys know that story. So. Okay, so I think it's time for a dono break. We'll do that in just a second here. Let me finish hooking this up. Cool. All right. How do I donate? There's links on the main page. You're asking the wrong person is the short answer. A drunken ice fishing stream would be pretty funny. Man, I don't really get drunk anymore, nor do I ice fish, but that is a good idea. Or maybe someone else should do it who does those things. I don't know. I'm like saying that, and people are like, Timmy, no one's asking you, man. All right, so those gotta chill out for 30 minutes. So we're just gonna set a timer. Okay, so that excuse me. All right, so that's happening. Okay, now we're gonna move on to working on the red velvet thumbprint cookies. In a large bowl, cream the butter and sugar together until light and fluffy. God, I fucking love that instruction. Now this calls for a cup of butter, which is 2 sticks. Okay, so let's do some donos. Bubble Bloop donated $100. Fucking shit. Thank you, Bubble Bloop. Scrimp Tits donated $10. Thank you, children, for your donations. Thank you to everyone who is. I'll get to the other stuff too. I just did. Okay, butter bar, but yes, butter bar. Okay, so here is this calls for a cup of unsalted butter softened. It's like, I love it when it says like a large amount of butter, but unsalted. Like we want to be healthy. As you put 2 sticks of lard into your cookies that you'll probably eat by yourself and cry. So, you know, that's a little too sexual to not show you guys more of the process on that, right? Okay. Someone might want to fix Nightbot to not ruin Christmas. Oh. Okay, so there's that. We got many more half cups to use. That's a 3rd cup. Stupid fucking piece of shit. Where's the half cup at? Did it leave? Oh yeah, I used it for peanut butter. Oh man, that is rough being stupid. Okay. You know, I do feel like so many cooking shows, like, you watch it and they're so fucking pro, and half the processes are already done. Like, you know that fucking Emerald or Giada or any of those people, I don't even know who the recent ones are. Those people are all fucking old and dead now, probably. But anyways, you know that those people have moments like this, like, oh God, where's the half cup? Oh God, I had peanut butter. I gotta wash it. But you don't get to see that, right? With me, you do, because I'm a mess. Thank you, Sherm. So red velvet is just food coloring. Yes, there will be food coloring eventually happening here. So let's get the let's cream. Hey everybody, buckle up and let's cream. Do we get to eat cookies at the end? No, I get to eat cookies at the end. Motherfucker. Oh, come on, you didn't. You got stuck on the beater. How are you going to get your fucking acting? Oh, God damn it. I didn't didn't wash this off, and I got some of the other cookie dough in there. It's going to be okay. It wasn't very much. Did we already discuss the South Dakota teachers crawling around for money? I mean, no, that's terrible. There was a game. It was at a hockey game or something, and they had this like fun event in the during halftime where they literally threw a bunch of money on the ground, and a bunch of teachers who had won the opportunity to do this crawled around getting money. And it's like, you know, sure, I could see how that would be a fun kind of silly activity in a state that gave any sort of shit at all about education, but in this state that promotes not being educated, literally promotes it, and like just never even when they generate extra money for education, as Sidecar pointed out on Twitter today to the governor, and I'm sure she didn't read it because it involves reading. She can only read red baseball hats. Anyways, they recently increased some budget for education, but then pulled a bunch of other money out of it. So the amount of money going in education never went up. And so like I said, in a state that actually takes care of their teachers, which I don't even know if that exists. I'm sure some do, but maybe it'd be funny to have a fun game where they do that, but not in a state where it's like literally always being talked about how low we pay our teachers, you know? I used to work in education. My family, I have a lot of education work in my family's history, so like seriously fuck them so hard. She's the worst. Okay, yeah, European states. Thank you, Paul Bellini. All right, so I creamed the butter and sugar, beat in the egg yolk, vanilla, and red food coloring. There's your red food coloring. So this is the egg yolk now, so we're going to separate. Okay. All right. Separating the egg. It's always kind of a little dramatic because you're worried about the yolk breaking. Oh, look at that glop. Get a little bit more of the glop without breaking the yolk. Come on. Get the rest of that egg white out of there, baby. Come on. I just kind of rotate it around in the separator. You can do this in an eggshell. You can do this in a lot of different ways. I found this separator in like... My parents like to like go buy weird antiques and shit at auctions and stuff, like when old people die. I'll go with them sometimes, just buy boxes of random kitchen equipment. So this was in that, but it's useful, you know, it's cool. So, okay, so there's an egg yolk going in. Vanilla and red food coloring. And we're gonna save the egg white. This is how stupid I am, though. When I was first prepping for this recipe calls for, because there's two parts of the cookie, so one part needs an egg yolk and the other part needs an egg white. I was going to use 2 eggs. I need help there with my math, my efficiency. Okay. So what do we need? We need a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a half teaspoon of red paste food coloring. All right, I'm still here. 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 Okay. Wait, is this vanilla? Okay. Wrong time to ask that question. I don't think Timmy hunts. I do not hunt. I am like the dude in South Dakota that doesn't hunt, which is why I have mastered every martial art known to man. That's not true. Okay. Half teaspoon of red paste food coloring. I don't use red paste food coloring. It's also gel, so it works. But here we go. Wow. Wow. This reminds me of like a lot of the fake blood we used on Whitest Kids, like the guillotine sketch where I played Marie Antoinette. Only this probably tastes better than that, because that fake blood tastes like fucking soap. This probably tastes great. That's all right. Okay. Am I doing this right? Okay, cream the butter, sugar, and egg yolk, vanilla, and red food coloring in another bowl with flour. Okay. Oh yeah, so red velvet, it's really just food coloring, but then also, man, I need another scrapery thing to get this out of here. It's just, oh, you know what? I think a toothpick would work well. So, red velvet is red food coloring. This mug was out for another reason that I'm stupid. I'll tell you in a second. Anyways, red velvet is mainly just red food coloring and cocoa, which I've got some cocoa. I'll be popping off here in a second. Okay. Get the fuck out of there. Yeah, I don't know. We got some pro bakers in this stream. I'm going to hold on and hang on is here, and somebody else I think that does it for a job-ish. Anyways, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that is just really what all red velvet is, right? Is just the color red and chocolate. Okay. Wow. I'm just not really getting this where I want it to be, which is further down into that. I want it to be nice and red. Whatever. We'll figure it out. If it's not red, we can always do more red. Okay, so we got to beat this stuff together. Okay. Yeah, other bowl with flour and cocoa. You got it. Okay. Oh yeah. It's gonna work. It's gonna be red. Get that fucking food coloring in there. Oh yeah, come on. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit more in there because I'm fucking hardcore. I don't give a shit. When do you add the cum? I'm adding cum to both recipes. Literally. I'm not literally. But Jesus, I screwed that up. Anyways, there is cum sort of essence in both recipes this evening. Okay, now this shit's gonna be red. There really are cum-like elements in both cookies tonight. Okay, but we gotta get going. We got stuff to do. Okay, I need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour. Don't use dolphin flour. Only purpose. I'm a dad. Okay. When do I add the velvet? Oh, that was before the stream. I had to chew up an entire painting and spit it into the dough. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Two cups of flour. You like how, like, for the first 2 times I used the mixer, I was courteous and muted, and now I'm just like, eh, fuck you guys. No, this isn't the cum part. Fucking read a book. Alright. In another bowl, whisk flour and cocoa. Remember me. Not that cocoa. Alright. Alright. Well, that's good enough for that. It's like getting a CAT scan. Jesse. Or wait, that was an MRI. Never mind. Okay, so... What am I doing? Okay, I literally forgot what I was doing for a second. Okay, baking cocoa. I have some old baking cocoa, but I think it's a little too old. I gave myself food poisoning a few weeks ago. I told the story a while back. Oh, this is not expired, so we'll use it. Okay. Food poisoning, food poisoning, wow, food poisoning, food poisoning, wow, wow, food poisoning, food poisoning, wow, wow. Why'd you mail me all this cum so I can clone your stupid ass? Alright. I got whisk somewhere. Whisk this stuff together. again, I feel like I didn't get all this mixed in so great from the bottom, so I'm going to get that in there. There will be cookies baking very soon. The thing is, what, we're about halfway, I don't even know, because I turned off my, what time is it? Yeah, we're about halfway done, and things are going to be happening very quickly now, so it's pretty good. Okay. All right, I think the cocoa will help darken this up. So that's what we want. I can always throw in more red food coloring at pretty much any time. All right, so gradually beat into the creamed mixture. Okay. A little bit at a time. No Lee tonight? He's not a normal fixture. He's actually in the chat telling people he's going to bring me horseradish. Lee's like me, which is a great rhyme. What a good time. He is a harried dad who's too smart to be here, but is anyways. So we have a lot of similarities, but he's busy. We're busy, folks, you know. Do you guys like that word, harried? I think that's a good word. Horses love stegosauruses. You're gonna... I do like your new Twitch name. You're gonna fucking... Whoa! That was fun. You're gonna love what I do in a little bit. That's called a teaser. I have a hand mixer too, and I think they both can be good. Okay. Dude, I love horseradish. Yeah, like I said, I recently finally found, just on allrecipes.com or something, just a good creamy horseradish recipe. You could use it for steak and stuff, but I really just eat it with crackers. My girlfriend and I watched Grizzly Man and I ate horseradish. And boy, was that guy a fucking idiot, huh? It's like you start out thinking like, this guy's so cool, he likes bears. Nah, he likes himself. Oh, he likes himself so much that he has a problem that he didn't address. Oh, he's dead. That's Grizzly Man. No spoilers. Sorry. Oh, dude, that is a great song. I've played Tenacious D's Lee for Lee. I don't know if he's really a Tenacious D guy. He's a little older. Sorry, Lee. But, Lee. Oh, dude, I like Tenacious D. Trevor and I, we would both listen to that a lot. We love that shit. I mean, at least he's not Timothy Treadwell. That guy. Yeah, man. I mean, fascinating documentary, right? It's like... This is a TV show review stream now? What? I talked about a movie, and then talked about Tenacious D, and now it's a TV show review stream. Oh, because you're talking about all the British, the cooking shows we're talking about. Okay. I'm not seeing red here, and I want to be, so I'm going to mix this a little more. I normally don't have a problem seeing red, but I need to right now. I do now. Whatever. I can't talk. Okay. We're talking fucking Lee. Oh, I know just what to do. Gonna use a second mixer, because there's some things I want to get, and the big old bowl doesn't always get it right. Somebody dissed hand mixers. Me, maybe I'm just bad at things, but sometimes I have need for it. So, here we go. Wait. That's not right. Where's the other? mean, the KitchenAid is badass, but sometimes it's just... I don't know if it's a bowl shape or whatever. I'm going to get a different bowl one of these days, I think. Okay. All right. Now, this hand mixer, I think, is a lot more annoying for chat to listen to, so enjoy. Okay. Doot. Bringing all the mixers. Yeah, I'm using, like, everything in my fucking kitchen tonight. Not really, but some things. I don't know. I like it when you make a dumb statement and can't back it up, so you just kind of keep talking. Okay. What else we got going on here? Oh, we got some more donos. Andy Mack donated $20. Missed you, Timmy. Glad you're back. Thank you. Missed y'all as well. I am also glad that I am the back. Thank you for your $20. Goes towards the movie. Beat Me Harder donated $5. What's the most sexual thing you've done with that KitchenAid mixer? Lick the beater. A little too much. When there wasn't anything on it. Okay, let's get fucking serious. I'm going to put a little more red food coloring in here. Okay. Might be too much. It's fine. This out of here. That's fine. Got a little messier. I got a little messier than I anticipated this evening. That's fine. Yes. Man, this is some doughy dough. I'll tell you what, this is thick. All right, now that's kind of red velvety to me. That's got a good color to it. We're gonna call it done. All right. You know, with the pigtails and licking a beater, I feel like that just got me on some sort of watch list. But the feds will know I'm not a creep when they see how much I hydrate, right? They're like, well, he can't be a creep. He drinks a lot of water. Those guys never properly hydrate. This guy gets it. Okay. Tammy, do you need an apron? Nope. What'd be the fun in that? Creeps are always thirsty. Sorry, I love to point out errors. It's just, I don't know, keeps me alive. Okay, so what do we do with this dough? Roll the dough into 1-inch balls. Roll in coarse sugar, which I have somewhere. I have a friend named Lee. And the man is gonna be. I don't know if this is the right kind of coarse sugar, but this is all my podunk ass town had, so. Oh, I'm not going to be using all the dough tonight, so I shouldn't have poured all the sugar. Oh well. It's tough being dumb. You know it's hard out here for the dumb. Trying to make a cookie look like cum. And the coarse sugar is too full. But it's okay, because all the shit is bowl. Okay, so. Roll the dough into 1-inch balls. Roll in coarse sugar. Place 2 inches apart on parchment-lined baking sheets. Okay. Wait, I already brought out my parchment paper somewhere. Did I not? Yes, I did. All right. Yo, if I just caught the chat a little bit. Somebody is talking to Sidecar about making those maple cookies that we made a few weeks ago using spicy maple syrup. Yo, I heartily would endorse that. I bet that tastes fucking great. Okay, so make 1-inch balls. And since I have ADD and slight amounts of ADHD and all sorts of fucking problems, anxiety, I like get all weird. Whenever I see a direction, I have to follow it. Where's my fucking ruler? I know I have one. Is it in here? What was the first band you ever saw live? You know, living in the Midwest, I didn't get out much and see bands. So I didn't see a band live until I was in high school. I was in a ska band, or about to join one, and we went and saw ME330 play live, which they're a ska band, rock and roll band, fucking great band, period, from St. Louis, Missouri. And so we went and saw them play in the bottom of like a Native American old folks home or something. It was a very random place. I can't remember what exactly the deal was. But anyways, there was a band opening for them that ended up becoming much more successful named Alkaline Trio. And I'm assuming most of you guys know who that is. But anyways, but they were great. That was like 1998 or something like that. So, did I wear a fedora or pork pie hat in that band? No. We were like, definitely fell more towards the punk end of the punk rock thing. And, cool. So I wore like crazy pants, sunglasses, rock and roll t-shirts. Sometimes I would wear a Superman suit and use a leaf blower with a paint roller tied to the end of it with toilet paper on it to shoot toilet paper at the audience. That kind of thing. Timmy the Ska fan didn't see that coming. Dude, that is literally, the Whitest kids have been giving me shit about that for years. And I even just tweeted a joke about it like yesterday, or 2 days ago. I thought I was at Casey's getting gas, and just regular car gas, not pizza and donut gas. And took a bunch of garbage. Is anyone else, when you're filling up your gas tank, that's when you clean your car? That's the only time you ever clean your car is when you're doing getting gas, right? So I was doing that, and I get ready to leave. I'm like, oh, fuck, I threw my car keys in there. And I have a spare. But I was like, shit, I think I threw my main set of car keys in there. And I got home, I was like freaking out. Because I dug through the garbage there for a little bit, but I didn't want to dig through the garbage. You know, only when I'm paid to do so. So I'm looking for it. And then finally I go back in my car and find them under, like literally under a ska CD. I think it was an M330 Christmas album that had fallen out of the case. And it was like hiding my keys. So... yeah. Your first concert was Dream Theater. Whoa. Yeah, M330. Not sure who else I saw. I think I played a rock concert before I went to one. Not trying to sound cool. I don't even know if that is cool or not. Maybe. But anyways, that's how my life ended up. Okay, so I'm just going to do 9 of these for now so we can kind of see what the deal is. What is it? 8. I still can't see. Beginning to see the 8. It's 811. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. So, it's funny because these are called thumbprint cookies. Now, there's lots of different kinds of thumbprint cookies. They're generally a staple of Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. Lots of holiday baking, okay? But, I don't know if they're Hanukkah cookies or not. I just said that to try and be inclusive, but I haven't researched enough. I don't know. Okay, so you're supposed to, it says, they're called thumbprints, so the idea is you put your thumb in. But it's modern times. People get a little grossed out, so you're supposed to use the back of a half teaspoon instead, which I've got one around here somewhere. All right, I need to clean that off, but it just had the cookie dough on it. It's 3 a.m. here, I gotta sleep. Sorry I won't be here to get my cookie that Timmy is definitely going to pass. Okay. Thank you, adventurers. I forget where you live, that it's 3 a.m., but whatever. Oh, yeah, here we go. You know what? Maybe a little flour on this would help, but that's okay. Now, here's the thing, though. This is doing a much better job than my fucking thumb would. So, you know what? Good. Okay. So, I'm pressing little holes in these guys. It says do a deep indentation. Alright, so I've made deep indentations in them. See? Now, we're going to bake these. Bake for 10 minutes for filling. So I'm going to do the filling while I bake these. Now, these bake at only 300 degrees. So, which is why I'm not using the silicone baking mats. I found out when my daughter and I were making macaroons coconut macaroons, which I would make on the stream, but I made them last year, so no fucking repeats. Not yet, anyways. So, when I cook the coconut macaroons also cook at a low temperature, like 315 or 325. So when I do that, actually I'm going to use this. Yeah, this will be best for this. Anyway, so when you cook them at a low temperature like that on the silicone, I felt like they didn't get crispy enough. And so when you cook at the low temperatures, I feel like the silicone can maybe keep it from getting a little crisper. So, anyways, here goes a lot of cream cheese, 4 ounces, that's softened. And we'll need a 1/4 cup of sugar. More sugar! Right? Because how are your kids supposed to scream, Nintendo 64, if you don't have them loaded up with sugar on Christmas morning? You know what I mean? Okay, so what are we creaming now? 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, for filling, be the cream cheese, sugar, egg white, vanilla, and salt until blended. Okay. Egg white right here. And I think I have one more spatula available now. Man, I'm using everything tonight. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. There's a ruler right here. I didn't see the whole time. 2 of them, actually. Just wandering around. Okay, I'll just use this one. I didn't want to use a big one. That's okay. Look, I know it took an hour and 15 minutes to get the cookies in the oven, but like, I made 2 doughs and there's a lot of prepping to be done. I also have, I'm like too busy up in my hizzy. Okay. 4 ounce cream cheese, 1/4 cup of sugar, egg white, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. Okay. ¿Dónde está la vanilla? Aquí está. You're going to play N64? What are you playing? Ogre Battle. That was a game that my friends and I would always see at the video store to rent for like the weekend. It's the weekend. Let's rent some N64 games and not talk to girls. And we would do that. And that was a game you walk by, you're like, all right. You know, it's always like, okay, there's that one. I don't know. Alright, so we gotta make this cream cheese filling for the killing. Meanwhile, we'll get one of our discs out. Speaking of discs out, my back! Just kidding. Okay. So let's get these guys. Oh, God. Okay. Turok. Did I ever cerebral bore someone in Turok? Ooh, maybe. You're asking some pretty hard questions there for an old man to remember. And then I put this away when I really didn't need to put it away. Especially since I gotta use it one more time after this. I gotta use it more, Barb! Okay, so for filling, beat cream cheese, sugar, egg white, vanilla, and salt until blended. You got it. All right. I don't know. It's still kind of got cream cheese chunks in it, so we're going to whisk some more. This is one of the slightly cummy things we're going to make. The other one's going to be even cummier than this. So this is not that cummy unless it's been a while, right? And that first bit comes out, it's like kind of weird. Is that too much? Is that too much information? Okay, cool. So, I'm going to set this over here. Alright, we're going to do a little cleaning and then do some cookie cutter shapes. Cut some cookie shapes. Jesus, Timmy. Alright. Yeah. I can probably just smash them, you're right. I think it'll be okay though, because they're also going to bake, because there's egg whites in here, so. Let's see what happens. Lightly floured surface. How many are we going to make here? Oh, God. 60. This could make 20. I'm not making 20 cookies tonight. You kidding me? I'm on a fucking schedule. This recipe yields 5 dozen cookies. This is a third of it, so that's still 20. That's fucking insane. Dude, who is this? Dude, Callie Crong McCreary of Escondido, California. You fucking nuts, girl. Or I think it might be a boy. I don't know. I shouldn't assume. Callie, I think could go both ways. I don't know. Okay, so roll each portion of the dough to an 1/8 inch thickness. Whoa. I need a little more flour. Gonna get a plate to use for some flour. Gotta get my cutters ready. Can't show you guys that shape. Smart people really paying attention might have figured out you're supposed to make stars. I will be making stars, but also another shape that should really match the cummy frosting pretty well. Are these cookies for personal consumption? Well, some of them for fucking sure, but no. I mail cookies to people. I've a lot of family nearby. I bring them cookies. My daughter will take them to her teacher for a present kind of thing, you know. We do it. Cummy star needs some work too. I don't think I have any. Oh, the dough fell off. That's fucking criminal. Working too fast. That's what the problem is. How are you beginning the cookies to us? Interesting question. Not happening. Dickerdoodles? No. You guys are not thinking whitest kids enough, but don't worry. We'll have it all figured out here in a second. It's getting a little too sticky. It's okay though. You pay 3 digits? Alright. 1/8 inch. That's about right. Okay. So, we're going to get my cookie sheet ready here. These are going to cook at a higher temp. So I think I'll use the silicone for this one. But I actually am going to have to get the oven hotter after these cookies are done. What time is it? Yeah, we'll be all right. Okay, so we're going to pause on this one and see to the other cookies for a moment. Give me the hot glove. Okay, so as they actually expect in the recipe directions, the little cup areas have gone out, which is okay. So we're gonna redo those, and then put some one of the jizzy fillings in it. Jizzy fillings, figgy jizzy filling. Okay. Timmy is online. I am. Okay, so I put the dough. I didn't plan this out super well. So now I've got this dough in the middle where I want to have the other cookies to show you the jizzy parts. We're going to figure this out. Where's my stuff? Okay. Here's these. Here's this. Oh, God! That was almost a major problem. It's a little lumpy. A little lumpy. That's okay. All right. So, first we're going to push these back in a little bit. Yeah. Give them some holes. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Making cookie holes. Do-do-do-do-do-do. They're not very red. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Could use more red stuff. Why don't we use red stuff? Hey, make your cookies redder. Hey, why won't they be velvety? Hey, you're not Weird Al. Stop doing this, you fucking poser. Okay. Oh, yeah, you guys watch me put the cum on these? Somebody's clogging up the stream. Was I clogging up the stream? Is it getting cloggy? Was it because I was scream singing? I can shut this for a second. Maybe that'll help. It's a bit clogged. Yeah, like your mom. What? Doesn't really work. Oh, man, these smell real fucking good. Okay. See, that's another thing about why my cooking show's better than those. They don't swear a lot. I'm sure there's cooking shows that do it, but, like, I don't do it as a fucking novelty. That's just how I talk. Especially when you have a kid, and so, you know, you're not supposed to swear in front of your kids. And my daughter's old enough now where I'm just like, look, you can swear in front of me. Don't swear at your mom's house. Don't swear at school. Try not to swear in front of grandma, but if you do, she knows it's just because of my influence anyways. It's fine. You know, but I just kind of fucking so I do it. But anyways, what I meant is that so since you don't swear around your kid as much, I swear more when she's not around. You know? The internet is a series of tubes. Very astute observation, Watson. Okay, so there's the first kind of jizz pile cookies. These got to go back in for 10 to 12 minutes. And they're just not as red as I would like them, but I don't know if I used the right kind of food coloring. It said paste. I used a gel. I don't know. So now we're going to get the cutter cookies ready. Once again, I will be measuring the thickness, which says it should be an 1/8 inch thick, which is that one? Yeah, okay. Okay. So the original idea here is for them to be star shapes. This says 3-inch stars. This is too big. Whatever, I probably want to get 5 cookies out of this motherfucker, but that's okay. Oh, you guys want to see this? Isn't it crazy? Isn't it good that I remember that you might want to see the show that you're watching? Okay. Where's my yellow guy? So when I'm doing cutouts, this is how I do it. I make the cutout. Ooh. This is why you refrigerate the dough. And then mine's been sitting a little bit, so it's not perfect. And apparently I should be using a smaller cookie cutter, but you know what? I'm not a fucking, like, I can just do this. It'll be fine. Right? Right? Okay. That's a good star shape, a chocolate star. Man, there's a lot of butt and cum connotations, but it's Christmas. It's a time of butt and cum connotations, right? Whip that schlong into the mic for us, Timmy. Okay, well, I don't know about you, but I think me and everybody else would like this to continue until we can fund the movie, so I'm going to not. Okay. So there's the 5 stars. I'm going to make one more cookie. I'm going to try and hide the sheet from you guys at first. So, yeah. If I can deal with that. Because it's going to be a Whitest Kids reference, and it's going to go especially well with the jizzy frosting. So, I swear some of you are getting the fucking reference now. We'll see. Okay. Oh, Whitest Kids movie. Are you new, Barracuda Druid? Okay, the whole Barracuda Druid, sorry. The whole reason, here's the secret cutter. The whole reason that we're even on Twitch at all is that we're using donations and all that stuff to fund an animated film called Mars, about us going to the planet Mars. And it's coming along, you know. Csreaper passed away a little over 4 months ago. But before he did, we had all his voices recorded and his notes on the film and all that stuff. And it's kind of delicate. Damn it. I might do one more. Yeah, we'll do one more of those. Anyways, but we're still going to be able to finish it, which is rad. So, you know, I personally think he could have picked a better time to die, but he also could have picked a worse time to die. So, yeah, I mean, you know. So, yeah, it's still going to get finished. They're sending us animatics and stuff all the time that Zack and Sam are very good at giving their notes on, and I always get too busy and distracted to watch. So, you know, but it's all going. It's happening. You guys didn't see what that cutter was, did you? Okay. I know Trevor would appreciate it. That's for fucking sure. If that didn't clue you in, well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit! I did not set a timer for when I put those other ones back in. Oh, no! Let's see how they look. Ooh, they're looking good. We'll give another 5 minutes and see where it looks after that. Okay. So these are ready to go, but we're going to have to put the... We're going to have to put the... They're going to have to wait for a little bit because I'll have the oven warming up for the next... it has to get hotter anyways. You guys are guessing the cookie shapes are saying Pope and Tom Hanks. I did say it was a Whitest Kid reference, not a Trevor music career reference. Okay. I love, like, secrets and twists and keeping things from people. That's why, like, whenever we're working on a show or, like, you know, movie script, whatever, I'm always like, are you guys sure we want to tell them anything yet? Like, when we started fundraising this, I was like, we're going to tell them the name? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm just so obsessed, you know? And, like, I'm definitely one of those comic book guys, nerdy guys that, like, are against spoilers, you know, that kind of stuff. So, okay. So now we got to make the cummy spread for those stars. Glaze ingredients. 2.5 cups of confectioner's sugar. Diabetes. Okay, it's gonna. If you thought it was messy before, now we have to measure a lot of confectioner's sugar. I'm still here. Now, if any of you think I'm insufferable and make a bunch of stupid jokes all the time, well, then you'll love this. This is how I keep my powdered sugar in a fucking Ziploc bag, like, I'm Walter White's competition. So, we need 2.5 cups of this. Walter White's competition being that it looks like Coke, not meth. Like, I'm not an idiot. I get it. All right. So, 2.5 cups confectioner's sugar. Just dust, delicious powdery dust everywhere. And let me tell you, when it's leading up to holiday cooking season, I pay attention to sales on things like powdered sugar. So I have so much powdered sugar right now. So if I run out, I'm getting powdered sugar dust in my throat. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Mm. 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. I didn't know that this recipe was written by a fucking pussy. Alright, there's still some Coke left. Yeah. Mm. See, you can tell I don't actually know how to do Coke because I just rubbed it on my nose instead of snorting it. Okay, what else goes in here? 2 to 3 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon butter softened, 1 tablespoon light corn syrup. Okay. Just my tablespoon butter, which has been pre-softened. It's maybe not quite a tablespoon. That'll work. Okay. Oh, ooh, fucking corn syrup. Wow, I haven't used this in a while. Oh, okay. Sticky. Sticky business. You can always add more water, but you can't take it back. That's right. Now this looks actually, you know what? We make our jokes, but corn syrup is probably the most cummy. Look, that's, yeah. Oh, look at that. That was like fucking pornography. I shouldn't be able to, people shouldn't be able to watch me do things. Okay. Where's that little fucking thing I want? All right. That was the money shot, you're right. TOS, total TOS. We are fucked. Just like whoever filled up this bottle of corn syrup. Heavy quotation marks. Oh, I need to turn the camera back up, sorry. Okay. Alright, so this should be the finishing touch on the red velvet cookies, even though they're not as red as Daddy would like. I did just call myself Daddy. Oh, okay. But they do look good. Shit. I didn't do the right thing with that, though. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. There we go. Fuck. Burb! Help! Okay. Man, I'm just not even close to as red as I want them. Okay. Bake until filling is set, 10 to 12 minutes longer. Remove cookies, wire X to cool completely. Okay, so we're going to see if the filling is set. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to call that set. So, Now, again, they're not as red as I wanted them, but they look very delicious. And that's really the main point. These are more like purple velvet, which is cooler, right? I mean, Prince would approve of that. He's from not too far from here. So, you know what? Yeah, no, that'd be dumb. But these were cooked at such a light temp that I'm just fucking picking them up. I just don't want to break them. They maybe could have baked another minute or two longer, but they look good. In fact, I might have baked it a little too much. I don't know. It looks like the filling is a little browned. Everything looks browner than I wanted to. Whatever. Okay, but if you can't see them, I'll give you a good shot in just a second here. Talking about money shots. It's fine. You go here. You sit there and you think about what you did. Fucking cookie sheet. Okay. Whoa! I always do that. You know what? These aren't that hot. I'll just put it in my hands. When I put these cookies in my hands, that's like a cookie in the middle of the 5 points. That is too hot, though. That was very hot on my hand. Okay. So, but they look good, right? 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. 1 teaspoon vanilla or orange extract. Tell you what, last week, maybe this is, you know, Trevor's ghostly influence helping my show, but last week I was going to do the show. I started it and my camera was all fucked up and the FPS was terrible and I stopped, right? Now, when I was getting ready for last week's show, I could not find one of the ingredients called for in this recipe, which is orange extract. And it said if you can't find it, use vanilla. So I was prepared to just do that. Well, then the show didn't work. Stream was shitty, so I didn't do the show last week. Guess what they got back at the grocery store? Orange extract. So now we get to really get the orange flavoring in the jizz for the cookies. And don't worry, it's not orange, it's clear, so it'll still help her the jizziness, you know? I have talked about jizz entirely too much tonight. Chug it? Oh, dude. Extracts, like, there's like fermentation and alcohol and stuff involved. Like, I mean, this would probably, if I was going to drink any extract, orange extract would be the right one. Maybe almond. But almond seems like it'd be too sweet. Anyways, what a stupid thing to talk about, because then you guys will just be like, do it, fucker, do it, it's going to be great. Okay, one more time, we're going to use this tablespoon. No, wait, nope, because that had corn syrup in it. We're going to use another tablespoon. Okay, so 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. And right now, we're kind of on track. Kind of surprised. Pretty happy. I like to do the show until 9. Once the oven's warmed up, which will be just a few minutes, we'll be good to go. Get some cookies fucking cooked. And a little taste testing. Alright, now I need to get a hand beater one more time, baby. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I would have no problem drinking it. I just don't want to. I saw someone be like, Timmy could champion... Well, he called me Tim, which is weird. But he said I could champion a glass of horseradish, which is true. I can. So, where's my water? It's over here. I got a little Brita thing going here. Feel for the water. So there's 1 tablespoon. I mean, water kind of looks like cum. Yeah, I don't know. Does water look like cum? Is that a crazy thing to say? I think we know the answer to that. Okay. Combine glaze ingredients. Oh yeah, look at the powdery clouds. Fuck yeah. We're gonna pause on that. Ooh, does that smell like delicious orange flavor? Okay, so the cookie dough is going in. Secret cookies were covered in my hand. Those are going to go in for 10 minutes. Do you guys know what they are yet? The secret cutouts? Now we're going to do 9. Okay. Oh, wait, they're bigger. We're going to do 11. Okay. There's water in cum? There is water in cum. Okay, so I think right now this is too thick. So I'm going to do another... Because this is like a drizzle. You're supposed to drizzle it, but like it doesn't even move right now. See? So we're going to do another tablespoon of water. Because it's supposed to be more of a glaze than an icing. I mean, it is. I mean, it really is. I'm not just obsessed with sperm. I mean, I am. But that's not the only reason. It's also supposed to drizzle, you know? Like the jizzle. Right, somebody was correct, but we're not going to say anything yet. I really thought it'd be more obvious, but it's okay. Okay. Okay, so here's how I like to test a drizzle. Okay. Is that drizzly? That's pretty drizzly, right? Wow. Oh, that's a little gloppy. I could maybe put a little bit more water in it. What do you guys think? What do y'all think, huh? Don't get in your hair. Don't fucking tempt me. I will try some. That's for goddamn sure. That's good. That's gonna be good. I think it looks perfect. I can put a little more water in. Okay, so these are probably cool enough to eat. So these are the red velvet, supposedly, thumbprint cookies. That's a cream cheese filling in there if you joined us late. Thumbprint means you're old-timey. You used to put your thumb in the middle of the cookie, and then you bake it for a little while, and then put stuff in and bake it again. We use the back of a half teaspoon instead, but okay, let's try it out. That is fucking delicious. Mm. Mm. Good crunch, right? It's that thicker grain sugar that you roll the dough ball in. My only problem with these is that they're not red. So my daughter and I will be using the rest of the dough later this weekend. So okay, I think I might add a little bit more water to this. I wanted to thin it out just a bit. Anyone who frosts and ices a lot of cookies could tell you it's a constant war. You go water or milk, depending on what you're making, and powdered sugar, and keep going back and forth till you get the consistency that you want. They look red to you? Well, you know, I actually shoot. It doesn't look dim to you, but it is kind of dim in here. So let's turn on the fucking power lights. It is redder than I thought, but it's still not as red as I would like. So, anyways, let's check out the consistency of this now. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, I think that's about right. So, come on, finish cooking. So impatient. We're going to leave these set up. All right, well, while we wait for 7 minutes, it's going to be more like Zucchini, boys. While I try and clean up after myself. I just thought of that now, right? It's because I was on television. I could come up with jokes like that at the drop of a hat. Hot water? Oh, yeah. Ow! I would love it if... I'm kind of jealous of the people that came in at that point in the stream. Just be like, is this just a guy almost all the way off camera just, like, rinsing dishes? And then they would be like, that's the perfect thing I need to get me an orgasm. Because, you know, everything's a kink to somebody. That's my message of inclusivity this evening. Since we've talked about fucking cum the entire time. Black coffee and Csreaper. I haven't tried that one, Ron. I live in a podunk town. Although, let's see. That one I was just drinking is good. What is it? I have to go in the garbage to remember. Okay, lime and watermelon. They also have, what is it, strawberry cucumber? That was really good. Nobody saw the shape of the cookie cutter, did they? Okay. What's the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten? I don't know, an overripe pear? I don't like pears. I'm like down with pretty much everything as far as food goes, but pears, I'm not having it. Thank you, I appreciate the dad comment. I do feel like the dad. Especially now, you know? Although Sam has been very dad-like for the troop since bad things happened. He's been very dad. We appreciate him. You know, as a bad call to, I'm just gonna dump that sugar out. It's wasteful, but I didn't know what else I was gonna do with it. My daughter and I will make more of these cookies later. So I will save the dough and the creamy, cheesy business. But the sugar had to go. So. Okay. We're getting close on those? We're getting close on those. Can you tell I ran out of energy? Finally shut the fuck up. Exactly. I have a dad, but Timmy is my father. I don't make the rules. That's weird. I feel like that's... Is that weird? I don't know. Probably. Since we're all about jizzy things tonight, let's just enjoy this. Ooh, yeah. Although I feel like this is also something you would see on Mr. Wizard. So, you know, maybe it's not that sexual. Maybe Mr. Wizard was super sexual and I'm just watching it as a child. Anyways. Probably that. I'm just so running out of flat, rubbery things. That's what she said. Oh, there's one. Good. Okay. Mr. Jizzard. Ah, I didn't even think of that. Fuck, you should have my job. Oh, that's going somewhere. Now, I had a spicy Italian from Subway for dinner, so I'm not too full, so I probably won't eat another one of those cookies. Like I say, I like my Subway sandwich like I like my girlfriend, a spicy Italian. Also, she's full of pepperoni and spinach. What? Good. Okay, well, there's all that. Italian cheese too? Well, it's a Subway in South Dakota, but yeah, they got provolone. I mean, you know. Excuse me, Jesus. Okay. Oh, these cookies are... Man, that was like perfectly timed. It says these cookies are 4 seconds away. See? Did you see? Did you see? The doctor and me? Hey, obviously, you know, you guys know I'm a comic nerd, so I'll be seeing Spider-Man soon, but you know what? I'm real excited for the Matrix sequel. So, yeah, these are getting good. Does it say brown on the edges? So I watched the first Matrix again last night. Haven't seen it in a couple years. But you know, the edges are firm and begin to brown. Yes. I might do... Nah, that's good. Okay. Alright, so... Remove cookies from pans to wire racks to cool completely. So they want you to cool these completely before you jizz them up. Ooh! So that's okay. They won't take too long to do that, I don't think. Man, I just don't feel confident in my spat. You know what? I bought this cookie spatula a while back, and I just don't think it's up to snuff, man. I want one that's got a little bit of more of an edge on it to really slide under them edges, you know? But these are sturdy. These are pretty sturdy, so they're not really getting too fucked up. Okay. So there's the star shapes that are not the secret, but I will show them to you. Do you want to know a secret? That's Kamurai, referencing the Japanese ska band Kamurai. Okay, so I'll put the other two secret shapes there, but you know, we're gonna wait till they're cooled off. So one of them broke a little bit. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so you can't see the secret one, but we'll let these cool. You saw? Is it that easy to see? No, it's not that easy to see. You guys don't know what it is. All right, some of you figured it out, which is good. You know what's going on? All right, good. I'm glad. You know, I was getting worried that some of you weren't catching on. Because someone asked me today if I was going to make Trevor's favorite cookie, which I actually don't know, but a mutual friend of ours just posted about making cookies the other day and said what I think his were, so I know them now, and we'll confirm that and probably make those next week. And I'm sure I won't cry at all. And then I'm also going to make gumdrops. My daughter and I happened upon this gumdrop recipe last year. You make like unflavored gelatin, then you flavor it mint and color it bright red and green. And it takes longer than it says it would to dry, but like you keep rolling them in sugar and letting them dry, and by the time they're right, they're like got a hard sugary crust, and then it's like minty gel. Oh, it's like a really good mint gumdrop. Oh, whoa! So, all right. So are these cooling down? I mean, they're not cooled down completely, but it's 8:58. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so you're supposed to like, this is what they look like here. Yeah, that's all right. I'm not that fancy though. Wait, are the stars? What are the stars a reference to? I don't know. Fucking space. People like stars around Christmas. The stars are not the reference. Okay, so. Oh, you know what? I maybe did make them too. Maybe I did make it too jizzy. That's okay. These aren't as fancy as the ladies' cookies, and it might melt the icing since I'm not waiting for them to be cooled all the way. Whatever. They're gonna be good. Okay. So that's what they look like. Oh, I just dripped whatever that is on the carpet. Okay. Anyways, let's hold one up. That one looks pretty good. This is what they look like. Now, as they're pretty cooled down now, It's time to break out the secrets that some of you already figured out. So, given the cumminess of all of the cooking tonight, but the frosting for these cookies in particular, I thought, since I have a small child and we like to do particular fun kinds of cookie cutters, that let's do one for the old man upstairs, Trevor. Not upstairs, no one's up there right now, except Barb! But you know, way up there. So, here we go. Here's a Stegosaurus and 2 Stegosauri. There you go. So, you can get a little better shot of them right there. Okay? In fact, let's just do that. Yes. Okay. Oh no, that one is so cummy. Get another bucket, Chester. Oh God, look at that. That's fucked up. All right, hold on. But that one looks good. That's like a good cum-striped Stegosaurus. All right. I bet the lady who submitted this recipe to Taste of Home. Now, you know, if you're like a Midwestern mom, or she's from California according to the magazine, whatever, but if you're a mom that's submitting recipes, you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, you're covered in grime, you get sweaty. I know that you're kind of like hornier than you let on, right? So I know the lady that submitted the recipe that ends up looking like this, all right? You know that she's thinking about cum sometimes, right? But did she ever guess that there would be cummy dinosaur cookies made out of her recipe? I don't know. But there's one. And this one really looks like it just had literally just a load shot across its dinosauric body. So, there you go. I guess I should eat one. All right, Trevor. Miss you a lot. Love you a lot. This is for the sketch that you randomly decided to sponsor to win the best sketch contest earlier this year. Whew. Miss you a lot, my friend. And actually, this is making me a little verklempt because I know he would fucking appreciate this. So, anyways, hope the cookie's good. Very crispy. Got that orange flavor. Very good. Gotta boof them now. Don't even know what that means. It is kind of ookie kooky, isn't it? R.I.P. Trenton Morris. Oh, yeah. It's a good cookie. Gotta go watch some cum shot compilations. Come right back. Isn't that what this whole show was? Why do you have to go somewhere else? Yep. It's weird, you know, when you have a weird sense of humor-based long friendship that just gets weirder, where your sense of humor just get weirder and weirder and more refined to each other over time, where, like, you know, you just spend so much time with people that you just get it all, you know, you really know what each other is all about. It's like, you know, it's weird the things that tie them to you and make you think about them and make you sad. I'm like, yeah, I didn't even really plan on doing that because I just remembered, like, minutes before the show started tonight that I had a Stegosaurus cookie cutter. So I didn't really plan on the fact that hours later I would get a little bit sad making a Stegosaurus cookie covered in sugar cum, you know? So, but that just means he had a beautiful impact. You know? Because that means he meant something. That's good. Alright. Let's get the rest of this out of here. Sorry for the heartfelt stuff at the end of the show after 2 hours and 10 minutes of cum jokes. Can't win them all. Anyways. So, now what I'm going to do with the rest of this is I'm going to go take this down to the sperm bank and just laugh at what happens. Okay. Deep cookie boys come. That is funny. Keep that bit on your lip. Is there a bit on my lip? There is, isn't there? It's kind of sticky. I need some more water. I need a drink after all that on my face. I'm not peeing. 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 Stay hydrated. Okay. Who should we raid? Oh. Talk about a stream. Okay, oh man. Try one of the porn stars? I don't think they have them anymore, right? Just join the stream with Timmy Pig. Hey, thanks for joining me tonight, everybody, and that was a lot of fun. You know, the first one was a lot of fun, and I know you guys loved Lee, and then the problem was, it was like at 5 FPS. Last week, the camera started doing that again, so I fucking bailed, because you know what? I wanted to put on, people were like, well, just do it audio, because sometimes I just listen. It's like, nah, fuck that. I want to do the show the right way. So, last minute yesterday afternoon, got it figured out. And yeah, it's it seems to have worked pretty well tonight. So I didn't think, was there any jerky stuff tonight? Have fun at Spider-Man. Well, I'll probably do that on Sunday, but I'm going to watch Matrix. Oh, I think I'm due to watch the Animatrix as my next one. Only got weird when you did other stuff. Aside from that, it was smooth. Well, I do want to raid. Ron, you know what? You want to just pick me somebody to raid? Is Can't Eat Onions or Choom Room, or who else do we like? Is Aldronis? I used to raid him when I would stream earlier, but I think he's not really much of a night owl. All right, Ranjana, you want to just pick someone, or what do you think? Do you want me to pick it? I will. There's better computer happening. You saw Nightbot. There's better computer happening. Clearly, I'm not smart enough to be handling that by myself, but it'll be easier for me to do that kind of stuff. What time is it where I am? It's 9 o'clock. So I used to stream at about 5:30 my time, which would mean I was making the dinner for me to eat for dinner on the show, which means I started hangry because I was coming from an 8-hour fucking office job. So I decided, my girlfriend helped me figure it out too, like, you know, maybe you should cut yourself some fucking slack, dude, you know, and so I'm really thankful that she helped me make that decision. And, you know, I think even my therapist helped me, you know, because I'm one of those people like, I don't know how to stop being crazy. They're like, what if you do this? Oh, anyways, so that helped. So anyways, but when I was streaming earlier, there were a couple of people that I would often raid, and then they aren't streaming later when I'm done now at 9. So anyways, a zucchini boy type person. Okay, well, Can't Eat Onions used to be a good one, but I don't know if they go late. There's that Korean guy who has like the top cooking show, but he's always doing like other crazy stuff, like stunts, like sports stuff, and like VR. He's always doing something interesting. It's labeled food and cooking, but I never see him cooking. So I don't know. But he seems cool. He gets like 100,000 viewers. Ranjana, yes. Shrugel, who is playing Fallout 2. That is Timmy AF. Go for it, man. All right, everybody. I love you very much. I'll be back next week. I think I'll be making whatever Cookie Trevor like, and gumdrops. So, not cum drops. We're done with dropping cum on things. Love you very much. Have a good evening.